Hey everybody, Banshee from TFT. Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and me, Banshee. And I'm doing another unboxing review of a deck I just recently got for my birthday. From Violet Lotus, our moderator, as a matter of fact. And it is the Animal Guides Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Radleigh Valentine has made a number of decks, fairy deck, mostly angel-oriented decks. Here is one that I procured previously, the Angel Wisdom Tarot, which is also a very wonderful deck by Radleigh. He's very, very precise in his interpretations, and they're really nice. So I really am excited about this deck because I love animal decks, and I wanted to see what Radleigh would do with this. So on the back of the book, by the way, this just came out this year. It's 2024, and it is published by Hay House. Powerful messages from your angels and animal guides. I should also add from the box in front that Radleigh is the writer. The illustrations are by Dan Craig, and it's a 78 card deck and guidebook. So, powerful messages from your angels and your animal guides. Tune into the magical gifts of the animals and receive divine guidance that transforms your life. In Animal Guides Tarot, Radleigh Valentine brings you gentle messages from the four-legged, finned, and feathered creatures of the earth. The cards are filled with inspiring symbolic imagery, and the guidebook shows you how to give accurate and magical readings. Discover the powerful messages of tarot in a positive and loving way, respectful of your spiritual path of joy. Let's open her up and take a look. Oh, there. Okay. And it says here in the box, may you find wisdom, comfort, and joy on your journey with your animal guides. So here is the very thick book. It is not illustrated with the pictures of the cards, just text. He does have a lot of intro in the beginning on how to use the cards. He does have, the regular Celtic cross spread, 3-card spread, so typical stuff. But I love these cards for a number of reasons. Let's pop them out here. And this is the backs of the cards. Very pretty. There we go. Don't want to get the shadow on it. Okay. And the front of the cards have a nice thick border around it. And then it has the name of the card, It has on top the dreamer. Some of them are misnamed. Or not misnamed. Renamed. So the Fool is the dreamer in this deck as an example. But what I really wanted to show you is that also on the bottom he provides some interpretive stuff, affirmative or interpretive information on each card. So this might take me a while to do this review if I read all those. I'm not sure I'm going to. I will read some of them. But let's take a look and move on. You can see the Fool card looks very Fool-like in its own way. Here it is. It's the dreamer, and it's the shepherd puppy. And I will read this one. It says, you are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. And it's no surprise to me that we would see a unicorn for the magician card. That we would also have a owl for the high priestess card. A bunny for the Empress cards, a rabbit. I should mention what the animals are that he says on here. We have an owl, of course. We have an Angora rabbit on this card. We have a deer mouse on the Emperor card. Excuse my sparkle. We have a polar bear on the Hierophant card, which is renamed Unity. The Lovers, of course, 2 flamingos. The Chariot, Arabian horse. Justice is an elephant. He has Justice as card 8 and Strength as card 11. So let's read Justice. Fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides in a disagreement. We have the firefly as the hermit. Of course, because of the hermit's lantern. We have for the wheel, the reindeer, caribou. We have for strength a Maasai lion and a lamb. We have a giraffe for the hanged man, which is called awakening. Death is called release, and we have a peacock. I love it because zebras are all about asymmetry. So for temperance, which is called balance, we have a zebra. We have for the devil a Siamese cat. Very cute. Let's read that one. You may find that you're trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. Really, you just have a nice interpretation on the cards. Number 16, which is the tower, is the cuckoo. Doesn't the tower make us go cuckoo? It's called life experience, the card. We have a star, with a star, which is the Oriole. The moon, which is the lynx. We have the sun, which is a bluebird, right? Doesn't that make sense? And we have, I'm sorry, yeah, that's the sun. And I did say the moon. We have the world, which is the raccoon, which is renewal. Wait a minute, judgment. I'm getting ahead of myself. My apologies. I knew something was wrong as soon as I said that. So the raccoon, let's take a look at this one for judgment. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what is to come. And we have the world, which is a Shetland sheepdog. And you know, that's very cool in a way. It's an older dog, right? I love Shelties. But we had a shepherd puppy in the beginning, and we end with the Shetland sheepdog at the end. Very nice. I think all of these cards the animals on them seem to reflect well the energies of the cards they represent for the most part. Not bad at all. And I will say that Radleigh does not give, I'm going to double check myself on that, he does not give reversed interpretations on cards. So I was pretty certain of that. But that's okay with me. You know, I will use them as I see fit. But I definitely love to see a more nuanced interpretation of the cards from a singular point of view. Okay, so the Ace of Fire, which is wands, we have the white tiger. We have the Two of Fire, which is a pelican. We have the Three of Fire, which is a sea turtle. We have the Four of Fire, which is the otter. It's interesting to see all these water creatures in the fire deck. You know, maybe there's good rationale for that. I'm going to check that out at some point. But it's something to keep in mind. But some of these make a lot of sense. I love this one, for example. The Five of Fire, which is rams. Headbutting each other. That makes sense. The Six of Fire is a rescue dog, mixed breed. The Seven of Fire is a gecko. The Eight of Fire is a bee buzzing around. I like that. Bees are busy. The Nine of Fire or wands is the gazelle. And the 10 of fire is the St. Bernard dog. That makes a lot of sense to me too, in a way. Yes, it does. So then we have the page of fire, which is a monarch butterfly. Nice. The knight of fire is a dolphin. Let's read that, knight of fire. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. The queen of fire is all cats. Woohoo! And it is the Persian cat, no less. And the king of fire is a Katanga lion. Very nice. All right. Let's move on to the water. We start with the ace of water, which is a dove. The two of water is lovebirds. That's the two of cups, of course. You could say this is the cup suit. And notice how the borders are different colors for each of the things. The majors were kind of a purplish. The fire was kind of a burgundy red. This is a nice soft blue. The hummingbird like a turquoise blue. That is the three of water. The four of water is a tortoise. The five of water is dragonfly. The six of water is geese. It says goose, but I'll say geese because there's little babies there. The seven of water is a Maine Coon kittens. Aww. The eight of water is kangaroo. The nine of water is a Pomeranian dog. The 10 of water is prairie dog. The page of water is a deer. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. I like that. Oopsie. All right, and we have the Knight of Water, the Queen of Water, the King of Water, and now we have the Swords. The Ace of Swords is a panda. Did I even say what these were? These were penguin and this was swan. Gosh, I'm so bad. And a frog, of course, sorry about that. I'll try to be better. Let's see, the Ace of Air is a panda. The Two of Air is a dachshund dog. Procrastination and worrying what others will think are blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. And we have the Three of Swords. Rose-breasted grosbeak. A koala is the Four of Swords or air. The Five of Air is, look at that, collie dogs in a tug-of-war situation. I love that. The Six of Swords, a rescue cat mixed breed. Hopefully he's on his way to his forever home. The Seven of Air or Swords is the magpie. Yeah, they are thieves. The Eight of Air is bunting. The Nine of Air is sea lion. And the 10 of Air is a Siberian husky dog. The Page of Air is a seagull. I'm going to double check one thing. Okay. The Knight of Air is a thoroughbred horse. And that's really cool, because of course the Knight of Swords is one of the quickest cards, fastest moving cards in the tarot. And what's interesting too is for all the court cards, he has keywords on the top under their name. So for example, for the Knight of Air, it says decisive, focused, driven, and impulsive. Just wanted to point that out as well. The Queen of Air is the Leopard. The King of Air is the Humpback Whale. Okay, the last one, the Ace of Earth. These are the Earth cards. The Ace of Earth is a Calico Cat. The Two of Earth is an Abyssinian Cat. The Three of Earth is a miniature poodle dog. Lots of cats and dog breeds in this deck. That's one thing I noticed. The Four of Earth is squirrel. Yay for squirrels. And perfect for the Four of Pentacles. Be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Consider, for example, whether you are spending too much time versus spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building walls that keep people out. Okay, interesting. And then we have the Five of Earth, which is a manatee. The Six of Earth, which is the kiwi. The Seven of Earth, which is a cow. The Eight of Earth is a parrot. Doesn't this one look comfy like the Nine of Pentacles symbol should be? It's a ragdoll cat, and it's the Nine of Pentacles or Earth. Oops. Okay. And then the Ten of Earth, which is a golden retriever dog. I love it. The Page of Earth is a tabby cat. The Knight of Earth is a seahorse. The Queen of Earth is a Belgian hare. And the King of Earth, finally, is Irish cob horse. So you can see some animals come up more frequently than others. It seems like dogs and cats are a major part of it, but they are kind of like our animal guides and animal companions. So I do have no problem with that. I think it's a beautiful deck. And again, what I want to do really quickly is I'm just going to take a quick interpretation of one of the cards here. I have the Seven of Wands, or the Seven of Fire, which was a gecko. And it says here, gecko, stand up for yourself. Communicate with confidence. Don't quit. Claim your personal power. Now's the time to be assertive. Don't let anyone take away your personal power or control you. Believe in yourself, trust that your inner guidance is true, and follow it completely. Of course, it is important to choose your battles wisely, but if your heart is telling you the cause is important and just, then stand your ground. This gecko can also indicate an outward challenge that's actually making you aware of an unresolved inward struggle. Ask yourself if the source of discomfort is really with someone else or with something inside you that needs to be healed. Considered good luck in many cultures, geckos are fascinating creatures. Specialized toe pads allow them to climb vertically. They needn't let anything stand in their way. Unlike other lizards, they have the ability to chirp in order to socialize and communicate with one another. In keeping with this card's message, they can speak their truth and make their voices heard. Geckos shed their skin regularly, and if needs be, they can also lose their tails to evade capture, an indication that sometimes the battle just isn't worth it. Gecko may be asking you if it's time to shed old issues from your life. I love Radleigh. He's so good with his interpretations, very thorough, and I love it with this deck because he really does show you how the animal's energy combines with the message of the card. So I think for animal lovers out there of all ranks of tarot users, beginning, intermediate, advanced, this deck might be the one you're looking for. So check it out. It's a Hay House deck and was just published, I believe, in April of 2024. So that's it from me. Take care, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye for now.